Welcome to art class. We're going to draw some fun things today, so go and grab your art materials and come back here because we're going to draw amazing things. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to draw a flower. So the steps are right here. If you need to go faster or if you need me to go slower, you can pause the video and catch up, okay? But I'm going to go through this flower right now with you guys, okay? So the first thing you're going to want to draw is a circle. So let's draw that together right now. Boom, a circle. Not too hard, not too crazy. That's just the first step. So we're going to keep going. We're going to draw now all the petals of the flower. We're just going to go around it. Draw these happy petals. Boom. Look at that. We're already at a flower pretty much. And the next step is this line. So you're just gonna take the flower, you're gonna draw a line. If you want to get crazy, maybe your line is a little squiggly or just has a little wave in it. Who knows, you can get creative here. And then the last step right here, step number 4, is you're gonna draw a leaf. Just like that. It's just 2 little arches that connect. And then a line. And right there you have it is our flower. And that's our first drawing. Alright, here we are, we're at the next one, and we're going to use all of these drawings to make one epic big drawing. So it's important that we learn how to do these, so let's start with this first one. We're going to draw a weird oval-like shape. You guys ready for this one? Okay? It's not perfect, it doesn't need to be perfect. And if you want to, remember you can add your own color to these. We're going to do some color later, but right now we're keeping it simple so we can learn. So there's the first step. We're going into the second step. Again, super simple. You're going to want to start right here in the middle, and you're going to go up and around and connect. Anywhere pretty much works. And that's the first wing. We're going to come over here again. We're going to go. Oh, perfect. Look at that. It's getting there. Right now, if this thing tried to fly though, I think it would crash land, but we're going to keep going so it can fly. Here we go. Up and around. Connect it. Boom, I almost forgot to connect it. Don't forget to do that. And then the last one. Boom. Okay. That is a butterfly. How beautiful. Except we have one more step. Don't forget about it. Gotta get the antennas on step number 3. So just come up here. You can make them whoop-de-doo like that. And make the other one do the same thing. And if you want to do even more to this drawing, feel free to draw some patterns in here. Maybe you have some triangles or some circles or maybe even a square. You could do whatever you want in there and make the butterfly even cooler. So that is the butterfly. Okay, here we are. It's the next drawing. This one is going to add to our ultimate drawing at the very end. So let's make sure we do this. It's pretty simple, only 3 steps. Again, you can add color to these. I recommend it, but we will do it at the very end. So here we go. First step is you're just going to draw some bloop and some blop. That's right. If you're making sound effects right now, you're not drawing, okay? So here we go. That was the first step. Just 2 lines put together, and now we're going to do almost like a cloud on top of these 2 lines. And so you're just going to make a little squoosh all around this. Boom. You can make this as big as you want. If you want a ginormous tree, make it huge. But for now, this is what mine looks like. That's step number 2. And then for the last step, you're just going to draw little circles. Because maybe you have an apple tree or some other type of tree. Mine is an apple tree, I just decided that. And again, if you want to do some more stuff to make this tree look even crazier, is you could just draw some lines in here and make that tree trunk look more tree-like. So there you go, that is how to draw a tree. Okay, so here is the next one. We're going to do a vehicle, which is right here. It's a tractor, okay? This one's really boxy. It's got a couple circles here and there, but it's pretty simple, so make sure you guys follow along. Again, I'm going to say it again. If you need to pause, feel free to do so. If you want to work ahead, I have all the steps here. This one has 2 parts though, so you can only go up to part 3 with me right now. So the first step we're going to do is we're going to draw a rectangle. Super simple. You can choose to make this rectangle as big as you like, and you can draw it on the page wherever you want, but mine's right here. And then you're going to draw really a square, but also you could say another rectangle off of it. So if you start here in the middle of your rectangle and you draw a line across, keep going through it and then stop, you'll have to go down, and then you want to connect it to this rectangle, just like that, okay? And so now it looks like 3 squares. So you could just draw 3 squares, or you could draw 2 rectangles like I just did. Okay, and now you're gonna draw for part 3, you're gonna draw the wheel. Make sure you get a big wheel. These are tractors, okay? You gotta have some big wheels here. And then you're gonna draw another wheel right next to it. I made my wheels really crazy big, okay? You can make your wheels however big you want. And then you gotta draw this little smokestack here, okay? So that is the first 3 steps. Now we're gonna go to part 2 of the tractor. So here are the next 3 steps to the tractor. We're gonna fill in the wheels. So you're just gonna fill that in, just take your time. My wheels are gonna take some time, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Mine has a couple white spots in there, that's okay. And then you're gonna fill in both of those wheels. Just like that, perfect. And now we're gonna go to step 5. This is where we're gonna add the cart of the tractor. So you're gonna draw a long line to make sure you don't want it to hit the wheel of your tractor there. And then you're gonna draw a rectangle. Lots of rectangles today. Boom, just like that. And then from that cart, from that rectangle, you're gonna draw 2 little circles, just like that. You gotta carry some things in this tractor. And then for the last step, you're gonna just fill in those circles. Again, you could use crazy colors if you want. And then you gotta create a little bit of smoke here. You know, it's working hard. And then you've got whatever it's carrying. Maybe it's these circles like I've just drawn. Maybe you wanna draw some squares. And then for the last step, you're gonna draw a person. And this is how easy this is. Ready? You're gonna draw a circle in here. 2 lines coming off of the circle, just like that. And 1 little dot. Perfect. And right there is a tractor. Okay, for this next video, we're gonna be drawing the whole picture. Now, this picture is gonna look a little different probably than what your picture is gonna look like, and that's totally okay. Be as creative as you wanna be. I'll stop in some areas and talk a little bit more about what I'm doing in case you wanna do the same thing. But right now, I'm just gonna jump right into it. And the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use green to make a landscape. Now, the easiest way I think of to make hills is you just make big arches. So I'm not gonna start at the bottom of my page, but right about here, I'm gonna do 1 hill that goes like that. And then I'm gonna do another hill right here. This one's gonna be the closest to the picture, or to the person looking at the picture. And so now you kind of see we have 2 hills right here. And then the last one, I'm just gonna top it off right there. And there are my hills. Okay, so I just drew the landscape just like that. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw a tree. If you remember how to draw a tree, it's pretty simple. 2 lines. I'm gonna make my lines a little different. Now, as I'm filling in these the leaves here of the tree, it doesn't have to be perfect. You can take your time if you want to fill in every little area, but it won't matter too much at the very end because you're still going to know that this tree has green leaves. So just in case you're wondering why I'm not filling it in, it will look just fine at the end. So you can do that if you like, but you don't have to. So I'm going to draw some clouds now, and so for this picture I chose the color gray, and we're going to draw some clouds and then we'll put the sun behind it. And I know we didn't talk about that, but it's just like these leaves. You're just going to make some swoops and that's it. Draw the tractor. The tractor is going to be way back here, so it's going to be pretty small because it's farther away, because this hill is the farthest hill away. So that's why the flowers are pretty big with the tree next to it. So So let me draw this tractor right here. Okay, now we're at the final stage. We're just gonna fill in everything with some blue for the skies and some green for the grass, and then I'll show you my final finishing touch. Okay, so that's pretty much the picture. And you can even add more things to this if you'd like. And so I'm going to show you a few of those things right now. So as you can see right here, my flowers are kind of hard to see because of the green I drew. And so sometimes it's just as simple as taking a black marker and you can use that to outline your cartoon trees and make them look just a little bit more cartoony. With just a few simple ideas and something different, the picture's done. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you got some marks on the table, make sure to clean those up for your parents. I know I'm going to be doing that. And thank you so much for joining us. Well, we hope you guys liked our drawing this time around. We're going to be doing another one in the future. Here's a little glimpse of what that will look like. It's all space stuff, so we're very excited about that. I love space. We'll draw a cat, throw that cat in space, because why not? That's pretty fun. We'll do some rocket ships, an alien, some planets, and all of those things. But join us for that in the future. We hope you guys enjoyed this one, and just be creative. Have some fun, you guys.